7 Bradley Jeffrey, 8 Liam Wilkins, 9 Oliver Freeman, 10 Neil Spencer, 17 Neil Spencer, and 11 Jordan Tingley. Just break off as Corinthian attack here. Greenall with a shot. Greenall misses by not very much there. We've come to a goal as that shot from Ben Greenall for Corinthian just a few moments ago, and he could be in here now. And he's breaking into the area, and Earl has stood up well there, but that is a very, very good goal by Ben Greenall from a ridiculous angle to make it 1-0 to Corinthian. For all the world, it looked like he'd given up on it. Well, not he'd given up on it, he clearly hadn't. It looked like Earl had forced him wide enough. Very much like a goal that Carnu scored for Arsenal against Chelsea, going back to 1999, when the upshot is we're going to have a throw-in for Corinthian, which Greenall will pick up. So chip forward for the number 3, onside, says the linesman. Cross into the middle, could be 2 here for Corinthian. It is going to be 2, is it? No, it's cleared off the line by Sutton. Corner comes into the near post. And there's a shot towards the top corner, and it just clips the netting. And Corinthian win the ball back and clear it. The number 11 chasing down the right-hand side. And good interception that by Melvin. That was a potentially dangerous counter-attack for the visitors. Nice ball by Sutton, I think it was, towards Freeman now, after the pass from Wilkins. Greenall forward, doing it on his own, and trying to chip the keeper from distance, and a very good save from Harley Earl. Really was an outrageous bit of skill from Greenall. We've already seen just a reminder of what he could do with that opening goal, and he's knocked that one from must be fully 35 yards. Whether the referee's got it right. If Corinthian complained for about 2 seconds after the call, it means it probably is the right call, and if the complaint goes on for about 10 seconds, it means you may have got it wrong. Here comes the corner towards the near post as a header in. Oh, it's just about cleared off the line, still bouncing around the area, might yet fall for Wilkins, and Wilkins' shot is deflected wide for a corner. Just looked a little bit lively at the start of this second half of Maidstone. Here comes the corner towards the it hits the bar, and Corinthian winning it back now, trying to break down the right-hand side. Greenall is onside into the area, towards the byline, trying to put a cross in, puts it back into the area. Not been cleared yet, drilled in by the number 8, goes back to the number 8, shoots again, and this time it goes high into the stand. Wilkins now. Nice but risky bit of play there from Waite, and now Wilkins can charge into Corinthian territory. Plays it wide to Spencer. Spencer now coming inside. He's got Freeman screaming for it. Freeman is going to shoot from distance here, and not a bad effort that from Freeman. And so Corinthian will keep possession. Sturman. Back to the number 4, back to Greenall. Greenall chips it into the channel. Good ball that one. Could be a chance here for the 3. And then Greenall again sprints into the area. And Lava goes down. Oh, well, it's a penalty. And it's a yellow card. And anyway, it's going to be the number 10 for Corinthian to put them 2-0 up here if he can score. And he does score, so it's 2-0 to the visitors. And that will be hugely frustrating for Maidstone after they've made certainly a better fist at the start of the second half. Back inside to Risdon. Risdon laying it off to Melvin. Melvin crossing it towards the far post, and there could be a chance here, but Laxia can't quite keep it in. It looked for a moment that it might land for Tingley, but he couldn't reach it, and the ball drifts out of play. And that's the sort of difference in the experience level of these sides. If that challenge had been played by a Maidstone player, there would have been a chorus of protest. And the ball drifts in, and Maidstone are back in this. I think that's an own goal. I'm not sure he got the final touch on that one. But really out of nowhere, Maidstone find themselves back in this. Maidstone United 1, Corinthian 2. Some of you might remember a trip to Basingstoke a few seasons back when we managed to win the game 1-0 without having a single effort on target, because Basingstoke scored an own goal. And, Maidstone ended up winning that 1-0. That was the promotion season from National South. As here comes Freeman on the right-hand side. Good shot by him. And that troubled the keeper enough that he's dropped it. I think when you play Corinthian, the expression that the old cycling commentator Carlton Kirby uses quite often springs to mind, which is that when he shakes your hand, count your fingers afterwards. Here's Wilkins with a shot just a yard over the bar. You are going to come up against players who intimidate you, who talk at the referee, who try and wind you up. And, well, just what we were saying here. There is a red card given. I think it's Waite that's been sent off for Maidstone. There's been a certain amount of highly industrial language coming from the side in front of us. And when we get back underway here, it'll be a Corinthian 3 kick. So the visitors lead 2-1. It seems like we've been off for a long time. Ball is played towards the edge of the area. Clever free kick now. 15 could have a chance here. Shoots from the angle, and it'll go out for a corner. Score here, Maidstone 1, Corinthian 2, but Maidstone have been reduced to 10 after a straight red card for Colby Waite. Here's Greenall for Corinthian, chipping it into the area. No one quite on the wavelength. And Jones will get the chance to clear it. And it's the sub, Oliver Laxia, who's been clattered on that far side. And this is it's hugely frustrating to see this, because I mean, somebody in front of me has just screamed yes when he saw that challenge going. This is just the sort of bare knuckle hypocrisy that you get from people at football grounds. But 2 minutes ago we had the people in front of us who are not socially distancing at all, screaming in anger at a challenge that has seen Waite sent off, and now you've got somebody actually sort of cheering after this player has gone in like that and got a yellow card. And I've got a feeling that Simon Austin is being shown a yellow card. Here he is. I can only assume that's for something that he said to the linesman. I would imagine he was protesting about what he's just witnessed taking place in front of him. And you have to say, I do have a certain amount of sympathy for him. Because it is pretty exasperating when you see cynicism at that level. And now something else has happened here. This is just degenerating into a farce here. Simon Austin is going to be sent off. The linesman on the far side has just flagged him. He said red card, and Simon Austin is being sent off. And now they're starting to complain about what's happening on the other bench. I mean, it's just it's a mugging what's happening here. Greenall with the header clear. Wilkins is chasing after it, but he's done well to win that back. It's just bouncing awkwardly for Corinthian. Wilkins tussling again. And chips it into the channel for Flisher. And Flisher can't keep possession, crowded up by 2 defenders, but Wilkins will pick it up. And Flisher drops back, plays it back to Wilkins. If anything, Maidstone have looked pretty good since going down to 10 men. Here comes Tingley. Into a shooting position, perhaps. Good effort by him, and it might fall for Maidstone. Oh, it's good save by the keeper. Really good effort, that one. Keeper didn't do well initially, but he's rather redeemed himself. I'm not sure who it was that had the last touch. It might have been Laxshire. Ball towards the far post, and it's gone in! And Maidstone have equalised in the last minute. Straight from the corner. The 10 men of Maidstone have equalised. Jordan Tingley pinging it in there to the absolute delight of everybody here. And the Corinthian now going all out for the win here in the stoppage time, and they could get a chance here. Green Owl in possession. Goes this way and that. Twists and turns. Edge of the area. Good challenge there by Risdon. And he just hoiks it forward. And there could be a chance for a winner here for Maidstone. It's Flisher almost dispossessing the keeper, who just about recovers. And now the 2 is surging forward. And Sutton's going to have to hack that clear. He does get it clear to Flisher. Flisher now has got 4 green shirts in front of him. Does really well to get that out wide. And now could Maidstone get a free kick here? They could. And now Corinthian are getting a taste of their own medicine. And that is a red card for the visitors. And I can think of a certain 5-letter word that starts with K and ends with armour. Simon Austin standing behind the goal. Free kick comes in, and it's a good save by the keeper in the end. Ball chipped forwards to the edge of the area. And it's gone down screaming for a penalty. It's not going to work this time, lads. The ball is put in the net, and that is it. Maidstone have fought back brilliantly to claim a point here. 2-2 draw after being 2-0 down in the face of all sorts of intimidation and cynicism at times.